Hi and welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed. Here I'm with the latest news for 27th October 2023. Saudi Authority for Data AI launches new face of Tawakkalna service app with new digital identity. The Saudi Data and Artificial Intelligence Authority launched the second phase of the Tawakkalna service app with a new identity service and digital features during a ceremony held on Thursday at the Four Seasons Hotel in Riyadh, which was attended by senior officials from the government and the private sector. The new identity of Tawakkalna service aims to enhance the integration of government efforts and facilitate the provision of service to beneficiaries. NEOM invests in electric sea glider development. NEOM has signed an investment deal with US-based electric sea glider manufacturer Regent to improve its transport offering. Sea gliders combine the speed of an aircraft with the convenience of a boat, offering a sustainable and innovative transport option in the kingdom. Arab countries condemn targeting of civilians in Gaza. The foreign ministers of the United Arab Emirates, Jordan, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, Egypt and Morocco condemned on Thursday targeting a civilian and violation of international law in Gaza, which has been under Israeli bombardment. Their joint statement mentioned that the right to self-defense does not justify breaking law and neglecting Palestinian rights. The Arab foreign ministers also condemned forced displacement and collective punishment in Gaza, it added. Indian capital New Delhi deeply shocked as Qatar sentenced 8 Indian nationals to death. India's Ministry of External Affairs said on Thursday it was deeply shocked by the news that the 8 Indian nationals have been sentenced by a Qatari court to death. The ministry said in a statement that the court of first instance of Qatar passed the verdict on Thursday and the case involved Indian employees from security from Dahra, a private company providing training to the Qatari Emiri Naval Force. The men, former Indian Navy officer, have been in custody since August 2022 and were granted consular access in early October. Belgium charges Tunisian man in relation to Brazil's Islamist attack. Belgium said on Thursday that it had arrested 45-year-old Tunisian man in connection with the gun attack earlier this month by another Tunisian who had pledged allegiance to Islamic State and shot dead 2 Swedes. The Brussels federal prosecutor said a Tunisian identified as Elam Jatke was arrested this week over the October 16 attack and was charged with murder and attempted to murder in a terrorist context and participation in the activities of a terrorist organization. Muslim mother attacked by stranger in UK for wearing a hijab. A Muslim mother in the UK was attacked by a stranger with a concrete slab because she was wearing a hijab, her husband told The Independent. CCTV footage of the incident in Dewsbury on Wednesday shows a hooded man approaching the women carrying a large slab of concrete he had found nearby. After closing the distance, he threw the concrete at the woman's head. She was struck despite seeing her attacker approach at the last second. The victim was waiting outside a takeaway shop ahead a job interview while her husband, 40-year-old Eid Karimi, was inside the shop buying food for his wife. Karimi later chased down the attackers along with other pedestrians and handed the man over to police. Indian businesses seek wide-ranging cooperation with Saudi Arabia after new deal. Indian businesses are eyeing broader commercial exchange with the kingdom, the Confederation of Indian Industries said on Thursday after signing a new agreement with the Federation of Saudi Chamber. The two business bodies inked the MOU on the diversification of economic cooperation and widening a commercial exchange on the sideline of the Future Investment Initiative Forum in Riyadh on Thursday. Election Commission to sign pact with Education Ministry to spread voters awareness in schools. The CEC said a round of electoral revision will begin across the country on Friday other than the 5 states going to poll from November 7. The Election Commission of India will ink a memorandum of understanding with the Education Ministry to spread awareness about voting rights in schools, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar said on Thursday. Election Commission issued show cause notice to Assam's Chief Minister for his Akbar remark during Chhattisgarh poll campaign. Election Commission issued show cause notice to Assam CM for his Akbar remark during Chhattisgarh poll campaign. The Election Commission on Thursday issued a show cause notice to Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma for allegedly making communal charged remark during an election campaign in poll-bound Chhattisgarh. The Election Commission in his show cause notice said the certain part of the BJP leader's speech that he delivered on October 18 have been found to be prima facie violative of provisions of a Model Code of Conduct and Representation of the People Act 1951. After US, UK, Australia 5 vice member, New Zealand 2 criticized India on order expelling Canadian diplomat. Close on the heels of US, UK and Australia, New Zealand on October 26 criticized India's demand for 41 Canadian diplomats to leave or face a revocation of diplomatic immunity. New Zealand, the last of the 5 Eyes intelligence network to speak on the issue, also referred to the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Ties, which has sparked new row between Delhi and Ottawa over the international convention, adding to growing tensions over Canada's claims against Indian official in the killing of Hardeep Singh Najjar. Now seems the time for more diplomacy, not less, said a statement issued by the New Zealand Ministry of Foreign Affairs that expressed concern over the departure of the diplomat last week. We expect all states uphold their obligations under the 1961 Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations, including in relation to privileges and immunity of accredited staff, it added in a statement similar to those issued in Washington, London and Canberra over last weekend. Mehbooba Mufti elected PDP president for 4th consecutive term. Mehbooba Mufti, former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister, was re-elected as the President of the People Democratic Party in the party election in Srinagar on Thursday. Miss Mufti 64 was elected through a voice vote in which senior party leaders participated at the party headquarters in Srinagar Lal Chowk. She will serve the party as a president for a 3-year term. Indian Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary says PM Modi raising Ram Mandir for poll gain scared of caste census. Congress leader Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary on Wednesday accused the Bharatiya Janata Party of raising the Ram Mandir issue just ahead of election to 5 state and next year Lok Sabha poll for gain. He claimed that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scared of the opposition party's push for caste census since it might hit the BJP's plan to bring about divide based on religion before the 2024 general election. Canada welcomes India's decision to resume some visa service, says a good sign amid diplomatic row. Canada has welcomed India's decision to resume some visa service in the country from October 26, saying the move was a good sign after an anxious time for many Canadians amid a diplomatic row over the killing of a 6 separatists. India High Commission in Canada said on October 25 that the country official will resume processing some type of visa application for Canadians applying from across the country as well as abroad. Sri Lanka allows Chinese research ship to dock as India's security concern grow. China's Shiyan 6 was given permission to dock for replacement at the port of Colombo, Sri Lanka's main port from October 25 to 28, said Foreign Ministry spokesman Kapila Fonseca. A Chinese research ship docked at a Sri Lanka port on October 25, likely adding to neighboring India's concern about China's growing influence in the Indian Ocean. Pakistan sets up deportation centers to hold migrants who are in the countries illegally. Pakistan's caretaker Interior Minister Sarfaraz Bhakti says the deadline will not be extended. He said that no migrants living in Pakistan without authorization would be mistreated after their arrest, adding that they would get food and medical care until their deportation. Pakistan is setting up deportation centers for migrants who are in the country illegally, including an estimated 1.7 million Afghans. Officials said on October 26 anyone found staying in the country without authorization from next Wednesday, November 1 will be arrested and sent to one of center. The move is the latest development in a Pakistani government caretaker to expel foreigners without registration or documents. That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching TTN Info TV SK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.